When transitions last for a long time, it can have a major impact on the operations of your corridor. Transition refers to a time period when an intersection is out of sync with its upstream and downstream intersections. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. For example, it's going to happen when you're just starting a coordinated plan and the signals start to become in sync with each other. But when it happens frequently or when transitions last for a long time, it can have a major impact on the operations of your corridor. There are three main causes of transition. The first is at the beginning of a timing plan. The second is pedestrians. When the pedestrian crossing time is longer than the split time for that phase, it can cause a transition. And then the third is preemption from either emergency vehicles or a lower priority transit vehicle. Transitions happen, they're expected, so let's look at an example where they become a problem for the operations of the intersection, and we'll focus in on a pedestrian-related example. I'll draw my intersection. And my crosswalk across the main street that's being coordinated. Here we have our side street. Now, what happens when a pedestrian wants to cross our corridor? It's likely that the traffic engineer, if they didn't expect a lot of pedestrian traffic on this crossing, didn't include the pedestrian crossing time in the split time for this side street phase. So that means that anytime a pedestrian pushes the push button to cross here, the green time is going to be extended for this cross street past its split time, and the intersection is likely to go into transition. Now, if there's not a lot of pedestrian traffic, that's not a problem. It's only going to happen occasionally, and the intersection will get back into sync shortly. But if it happens frequently and continuously, the intersection can be in an almost constant state of transition, which means you're not getting any of the benefits of coordinating through that intersection. Now, a second example is if you have a ped push button here that's malfunctioning. And it can be sending continuous calls to the controller saying, hey, there's a pedestrian here. I need more green time for my side streets. The intersection's gonna, again, be in a state of almost continuous transition, and there's no benefits to the coordination that you've implemented.